concerns for Jayson and kind of just the whole feeling of the night right now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's our brother, and you hate to see him go down, and like we just know the type of guy he is, and yeah, it's tough to see him go down, but obviously right now it's pretty low because of the game, and we just got to find a way to win Game 5.
The third quarter, you guys go 14, and all of a sudden they start going on their run where they can't miss. It's the third game that's happened. Why has the defense been unable to kind of get those timely stops?
I think we just got to be better. I mean, obviously some are tough shots, and but you just got to find a way to get a stop, especially in those moments. And I mean, they were just better than us today.
Derek, Joe kept mentioning the transition defense and the offensive rebounds. Obviously, if they run a lot of double big lineups, so it's tough sometimes. But what else can you guys do to sort of hone back in on those things? Because it seemed like there was more success in Game 3 than it's back to the same issues in Game 1 and 2.
Yeah, you just got to find a way. Whoever's out there, whatever it takes, and just find a way. And so, yeah, find a way.
Derek, did you see him at all in the locker room? Was he there to be able to check in with them, get a chance to talk to him or anything?
No, I ain't see him. But he knows that we love him, and I'll see him soon.
Derek, how hard is it to focus on, a Game 5 like this coming up? But obviously, there's a basketball game, and then there's seeing what happens. So, you just called the brother. How hard is it to focus on what is going to be an important game with everything?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's tough to see him go down, but we got to find a way to win Game 5. Like that's where we're at right now. We just got to find a way to win it.
Any sense of you feel kind of, how would you, stunned or shocked to be in this position?
Yeah, not like we planned to be in this position, but we are where we are, and got to find a way to win Game 5.
Thank you, Derek.
Obviously, you've been Jayson's teammate for 8 years, and see him go down like that, what's going through your head now, and how do you kind of digest this?
It's tough. It's not really a lot to say. We didn't say much. Felt like we just, it wasn't a lot to say. Obviously, JT, everybody's concerned with him. But tonight, defensively, our defense let us down. Just no resistance.
Jaylen, obviously, basketball, like you guys are going back to Boston for Game 5, when something like this happens, like this is bigger than that. How do you focus on what is going to be like a season-deciding game when something like this is happening?
Yeah, we take the night and get back up tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day, and we go from there.
Have you gotten a chance to talk to Jayson since the game?
No, I didn't get a chance to. Yeah, I think tonight is tough. I think everybody's kind of in a loss for words, just because, one, losing the game, but obviously the concern with JT. But we pick our heads back up tomorrow and go from there.
Jaylen, as a leader, how do you become? How do you just kind of emerge from this and maybe put your hands around the teammates, arms around, and just say, "Hey, let's do this"?
Yeah, I mean, that's all that can be said. Get ready for the next one. Get ready to fight. Get ready to come out on the floor and do what we need to do. That's the goal. That's still the goal. We got enough in this locker room So I believe in my guys. We just tonight defensively, it was terrible defensively tonight. To be frank, just no resistance. We was just too concerned. Offense was great. Offense was fine. We made a lot of shots, but just no resistance on defense.
Obviously, there's a lot of concern for Jayson. How do you digest what it could mean for him, what it could mean to the franchise if it's as bad as it looks?
I'm not sure. I got no words right now.
Jaylen, you talk about taking the night. Do you let all the thoughts when it comes to this series, what happened to Jayson, what this might mean for the future of the franchise, do you let everything just kind of free flow and digest it as it comes, or how do you process everything and then try to ultimately get ready for Game 5?
I guess you just take it as it comes. You get whatever information is needed. Tomorrow we'll know more or find out more. And then we still got basketball to play on our home floor, so we come out and we come out and play Celtic basketball.
Do you think you
Last
guys
question.
a little bit of shock? Like, how would you describe just overall what the sense of the guys is right now?
I think everybody's concerned, with Jayson. I'm not sure how bad it is. Didn't look great. But I think everybody is, kind of concerned, more concerned with that. Obviously, the loss is huge. And but we got to get ready for Game 5. So we'll take the night and pick our heads up tomorrow and put together a game plan to come out on our home floor to keep this series alive.
Thank you.
No, not yet. I know it's a lower body injury. He's going to get an MRI tomorrow. He's with the doctors now.
Did they able to do any tests on site for Achilles?
I didn't ask him. I just got the update from him. I just asked him how he was doing. So I'll get the MRI tomorrow, and we'll see what it is.
How concerned is that for you guys right now?
Yeah, I mean, you're obviously always concerned about someone's health. So it's twofold. We're concerned about his health, where he's at, and then we're concerned about what we have to do better for Game 5 when we get back to Boston.
Duke. Joe, was it the Achilles or was it the ankle itself? And was it contact? Because there was some contact.
I have no idea. I got back there, talked to the medical staff. They told me it's a lower body injury, and they're going to get an MRI tomorrow. So, we'll see where it goes from there.
Joe, I mean, to see him, he's the guy, if he's hurt, he gets up. I mean, when he doesn't get up, he's staying down. I mean, how does that make you feel? How does that impact the team that he couldn't get up on his own?
Yeah, obviously you're always worried about someone's health. So the fact that he had to be carried off, like you said, he's the type of guy that when he gets right up. So he didn't, and we'll know tomorrow exactly what it is. But yeah, I mean, it's tough to watch. A guy like him get carried off like that.
B-Rob and Jack, did you have a chance to talk to him at all?
No, I didn't. No.
And how was just reaction in the locker room? What is the kind of?
Yeah, I mean, tonight, we just didn't play well defensively, and we're in a hole, and we got to get back to Boston, and we got to figure out a way to win. So, Knicks played great tonight. We had stretches of playing well, and they got the best of us, especially in that third quarter, with their pace, their offensive execution, and I thought their pressure took us out of a lot of our actions and took away our rhythm, and we have to fix that for next game.
Jack, Joe, I know it's tough to focus on the game with something like that at the end of it, but in that fourth quarter, they were getting the mid-range a lot. They were getting a lot of, it felt like you guys were getting all this stuff. Was that something that they were doing? Was it like adjustments? Like, what did you see happen when they just kept making what seemed like pretty tough passes?
Yeah, I mean, we went to a couple different coverages. I think it was the rebounding and the transition that got us. Obviously, Brunson's a great player. Anunoby and Bridges separated it, with their scoring, and they beat us on the boards. I think they won the shot margin tonight. And like I said, in the third quarter, I thought their switching, their pre-switches, slowed us down a bit, and got the best of our pace in the third quarter.
Jonathan, Bobby.
Joe, it just felt like a common theme here, game 1-2, in this game. Maybe the lead wasn't quite as big, but it just felt like the Knicks got into a rhythm that you could never break. What goes into that, and why has a team like yours been so good defensively? What's kind of prevented you from getting the stops that you need?
Yeah, I mean, they're a good offensive team, so I think a lot of it had to do with, the rebounding and the transition because of, our offensive execution at times. And, their guys stepped up. They made plays today.
With your season on the line and the concerns about Jayson, there's obviously a veteran group, but how do you get them ready and to fight for Game 5 and for their season?
I mean, they'll be ready. I mean, that's just who they are. It's been that way. It's the locker room that they have, and they'll be ready. So, you trust the character of the guys in moments like this, and you take it one game at a time.
Final couple questions, Jared.
Joe, you did foul Mitchell Robinson a lot today. Sentence line, just what is that?
He wasn't in the bonus as much as we were at other times. They did a good job of taking him out right before. We just didn't have the opportunity didn't present itself as much as it did the other two games.
Final question. Thank you, Joe.
Thanks.